It's rivalry week in Victoria High School football as we kick things off this week with junior varsity action from Goudy Field, where the Belmont Bulldogs host the Mount Doug Rams in the start of regular season play in the BCSS. The Bulldogs are full of promise this season, bringing their 2-1 record in exhibition play to the field today in hopes of starting off conference play with a win in this intriguing matchup against a young Rams team. Belmont's deep, talented roster is loaded with talent and looks to flip the script on a rivalry that's been frankly dominated by the Rams over the years. The Mount Doug Rams are off to a slow start this season, bringing their 0-3 mark in exhibition play to regular season play, but have a well-balanced team of first and second year players that look to leave it all on the field today. This should be a good one, folks. Rams versus Bulldogs from Goudy Field. And the Bulldogs will get the ball first around midfield. And that is Akin. He's out of the shotgun. And there's a nice toss over to Cash Amos. But to meet him is Keegan McAllister coming off the edge. That's a great play right there, young man. The Bulldogs struggling to move the ball in their opening drive. This goes back to Cash Amos. But there's Connor Steves. I believe he pokes this out and picks the ball up. That is Mount Doug ball. That's him around the 45-yard line. And Mount Doug would start the ball, and this is a telling tale. That is Ben Atwell at quarterback. He's going to follow some blockers, and he's looking for space. He cuts it back up the middle. That's a nice gain on first down. Well, works the first time. Let's do it again. And that is Atwell. Atwell with his blockers up front. He has got some space again, but there's Bednars with a fantastic tackle to bring him down. Still getting some yardage on the play. And now Blake Ruther in at quarterback. That is Firmino right beside him and in the flat. He's going to take the ball and he's going to look for space. But look out, there is Gavin Christensen just bringing him down hard. And that boy, he hits hard. Look out. Well, you look at this Rams game plan. Next looks familiar, and they're going to go to the well again, and that is Atwell. But look out, there's Johnson with a great tackle. But they are moving the ball, getting 5 yards all the way. And then Mount Doug, they would just feed this man. All they did is Ben Atwell, and he is going to find, there's some nice blocking up front. In for the touchdown. That puts Mount Doug on the board. This is a bit of a shocker at the beginning of this game. Extra point is good. 7-0 Rams. And then the Bulldogs are going to try and jumpstart this offense. And that is Akin. He has got in the shotgun. And to the left of him, that is Cash Amos toss over. Oh, there's a nice move right there. But he is met by Connor Steves. Not much of a gain on that play right there. Bulldogs will be forced to punt. They're set up about the 42-yard line. They're going to give the ball right over to Firmino. And Firmino, he is just going to plow his way through. That is some hard running right there, young man. Down to about the 20-yard line. And that is going to set up this nice play. Blake Ruther, he's out of the shotgun, and he's going to just put this one up, toss it right over to Oliver Ford. Oliver Ford with a nice move. Great blocking up front, and he finds space right up to the end zone. That's a touchdown, Rams, and this is a complete shocker. The extra point is missed, but it is 13-0 early on in this game. Second quarter, Bulldogs looking to respond. That is Akin out of the shotgun. He is going to hand the ball right over to Cash Amos, going right up the middle, but he is met by Connor Steves, who drives him right backwards. That is a great play. Just stuffs the run. And the Bulldogs, they'll be forced to punt again. And that is Ben Atwell out of the shotgun again. He's in at quarterback, and look out, there's a little bit of Reed. Well, he is going to take it to the outside, but there is Gavin Christensen just bringing him down. This young man is having a game early on. And the Rams trying to get something going here in the second quarter. That's Blake Ruther out of the shotgun. He has beside him Firmino. He's having a game early on, and he finds some space up the middle. That's another good run right there. And this run game, it just seems to be working for these Mount Doug Rams. They're just piling up the yardage. That's Ruther over to Firmino again. But there is Addison May with a great tackle coming off the edge. And then the Rams, they would come up with a little trickery here. That's a beauty. Where would Ben Atwell? Ben Atwell to the outside, but Cash Amos said, enough is enough, and brings him down. And that is going to force a punt by the Rams, and that is Akin out of the shotgun, and he is going to look for somebody, but there's good coverage downfield, but he is going to take it up the sidelines, get some good yardage out to about the 45-yard line. And late in the second quarter, Bulldogs trying to get something going here on offense. And this is Cash Amos. Great blocking up front. He's going to hit it to the outside. He's heading down the sideline, and he just steps out of bounds. And looking to put some more spark in this offense. Digging deep in the playbook. Hacking out a shotgun. That's Bamir on the fly sweep, but that is a reverse, and that is over to Elijah Bissett. And he is going to find space in the middle. He's going to get some good yardage on the play. And that would set up this two sets back. That is Cash Amos and Gavin Christensen. And Gavin Christensen, he's going to get the ball. Great blocking up front. He's going to bring it all down about the 8-yard line. That sets up the Bulldogs nicely with one play left in this half. And the Belmont Bulldogs there looking to put one in the end zone. And that is out of the flat. That is Cash Amos. He's going to take the ball down the sidelines. Hit by one, Mount Dog grab another. And there is a herd of Rams. And they're taking out Amos. That's where this would end. Score is 13-0. Wow, this is a shocker. We head into the second half of play. And as the third quarter gets underway, Belmont with an onside kick. And Cash Amos is just laying out, putting the lumber down. That's setting the tone for the start of this half. And Amos wouldn't stop there. Ben Atwell out of the shotgun. And he's going to make a move here, but Amos is tracking him nicely and brings him down. He's going nowhere. That's a turnover on downs. Belmont putting him in nicely in Mount Dog Ram territory. Jeffrey Brown out of the shotgun in a quarterback. Cash Amos right beside him. That's the ever dangerous Elijah Bissett. And the ball is going to go to Bissett. Bissett finds space up in the middle, but he goes to the outside. And he's got a little dipsy doodle here. And down he goes. He's brought down nicely by Connor Steve and Ben Atwell, but not before a Bulldog first down. And the Bulldogs would look to continue their drive on the back of Bissett. And look out, here he goes out of this huge space. Great blocking up front. And that is for yardage. That's another first down. Takes about 4 of those Rams to bring him down. And the Bulldogs looking to finish this drive off. That's Brown out of the shotgun. He surveys the field, and he's going to give it to Bissett. Bissett, that's great blocking up front again. And look out, here goes Bissett in for the touchdown. That's a major push. Belmont on the board, and the extra point will be good. That is 13-7 in the third quarter. Mount Dog Rams in the lead. Bulldogs with the ball again late in the third quarter. They're going to keep feeding Bissett. He's going to have a strong run here. He's just slipping tackles. He runs all the way, runs right into cameraman, knocks the lens right off. That's a great play right there, young man. As we head into the fourth quarter in this tight ball game, they are still driving the Belmont Bulldogs, but there's Connor Steeves and the cleanup crew. Here's Blake Ruther for a tackle for loss on the play. Fourth quarter, Atkin in the quarterback. There's a little motion to Cash Amos, but this toss is going to go right to Bissett. But there it's Keegan McAllister off the edge with a fantastic play and cleanup by Connor Steeves. Seems to be everywhere today. And that will stop this promising Bulldogs drive. And the Rams with a 3-0. They would have to punt, and that would put the ball inside Ram territory. And that is Atkin with a handoff to Amos with a nice cut right up the middle. And he's going to go to the side, down for about 14 yards. That's for first down Bulldogs. And then Atkin out of the shotgun, and you know what? He's going to look for his favorite target, and that is Elijah Bissett. That is for a first down, folks, right there. And these Bulldogs are pressing late in the fourth quarter. And sometimes when the game is on the line, you give it to this man. That is Cash Money, Mr. Amos into the end zone. That will tie this game up with a big extra point coming up late in this fourth quarter. What a game we got here. And this is for the lead right here. And look out, here's a snap away. It's a good snap, and that is Amos putting it through the uprights. And there you go, folks, 14-13. These Belmont Bulldogs have fought back to take the lead. And the Rams late in the fourth quarter, head midfield, and they are driving. And that's Blake Ruther puts it over to Atwell, and Atwell is tackled by Bednarz. That's a great tackle. Fourth down coming up. Game on the line. 14-13 Bulldogs, but these Mount Dog Rams, they are not done yet. This is a pressure cooker, and that is Atwell with the ball, but shot out of a cannon on the edge. That is Addison May with a little help from Brendan Byron. That will end this right there. What a play. Let's take a look at that again. Just look at your right side on the end. That is Addison May, and he just follows this nicely. Wraps up the tackle. In comes Brendan Byron. Just stops Mr. Atwell straight in his tracks. You know, you got to love that. What a game. What a finish. And you couldn't ask for anything more. I'll tell you what, the Belmont Bulldogs came back and pulled this off in glorious fashion, 14-13. You got to tip your hat to the Mount Doug Rams. I'll tell you what, this young team, they put up a lot of fight, great game plan. Let's get out in the community and support events like this. My name is Cam Smith with Youth Sports Production and ISN. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you on the field.